Hi, this is Joanna Anderson, and I'm with Sue Nicolaitis, and this is You Forgot That I Existed. Hey, Sue.
Hi. Hey, Joanna, what's up?
Well, long time no see.
Y'all, we're going to talk about this next week, but we did a road trip and we've been recording and all kinds of fun time together. But we could
Yep.
share that later.
Later.
We'll save it for the pod.
Save for fun, because we have actual important things to talk about today.
Yeah. So October is Lewy Body Dementia Awareness Month. And we were lucky enough to have a guest on. We recorded it a few weeks ago, if not a few months ago at this point. Our friend Leslie was kind enough to join us and tell us about her and her family's journey with Lewy body. Her dad actually was diagnosed with it, and it was so informative. Leslie was the perfect person to have on to talk about this because she's a healthcare professional. And, it's like as much as she knew about dealing in the healthcare field, she's still a daughter trying to get answers for her dad and a diagnosis. And it's a really, really, really great listen. I loved it.
I loved it too, and what an advocate she was for her dad. I just loved it.
Right. And it's a great example of how to not be afraid to be that advocate and really make doctors answer these questions that you have, and just try to get answers for your dad or mom, whatever, your loved one. She's great. I can't wait for everyone to listen. But since it is Lewy Body Dementia Awareness Month, thought we'd talk about it real quick. These are just facts that I've pulled from the Lewy Body Dementia Association's webpage. That's lbda.org. And it's just 10 things that you should know. Actually, I probably won't even do all 10 because a lot of it, just go look it up. Oh, that's the dog. It's the second most common form of degenerative dementia. I didn't really realize that. The only one that's more common is Alzheimer's.
There you go.
Yeah, and it can have, there's 3 common presentations. They'll start out with movement disorders, and then we'll start with the cognitive memory disorder. And then lastly, there's some neuropsychiatric symptoms, and that's hallucinations, sleep problems, and behavioral problems. And, Leslie touched on all of that.
I know. Her story is so good. So good.
Yeah. And she's easy to listen to. Common symptoms are impaired thinking, fluctuations in cognition, attention or alertness, the movement problems. She brings up that there's a distinct walk. And, Daniel kind of brought it up with Parkinson's, the shuffling. And there's a lot of times Lewy body is lumped into Parkinson's.
Oh.
But Lewy body has the proteins on the brain. So that's when you're like, got to get those MRIs, and, neurology can see that. And it says the symptoms of Lewy body dementia are treatable, but because you're treating physical symptoms, but it's still really.
Yeah. Putting a Band-Aid on a bullet hole.
Ooh, where'd that come from? Is that a lyric? Is it? What
Band-Aids don't fix bullet holes.
Oh my gosh. How did I not get that? She carries medical grade wound care with her at all times.
She does? Oh, her security does?
She does too.
Jeez.
She had people in her apartment stalking all this stuff. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of this falls under the umbrella of all the other symptoms of dementia and Alzheimer's. But you just really got to get to a physician and start getting monitored, and there can be a quality of life after a diagnosis.
Yeah.
So Lewy Body Dementia Month, Awareness Month, October, go to the website, get more information. And I also want to bring up our Alzheimer walk is coming up fast.
It's less than a month away. I'm so excited.
And if anybody would still like to donate to help us raise money, because we have not met our goal.
We have met our goal, people, please.
Which is so embarrassing for me. I feel like I always reach goals.
It's literally embarrassing, and I'm going to put so much guilt and pressure on you and just talk about my sick mom all the time until you help us out here. We need a solution.
Y'all can go to You Forgot Pod on Instagram. The link is in our bio. Same with our Facebook page, You Forgot That I Existed. And you can go to act.alz.org and look up You Forgot Pod if you want to go that way.
And if you want to hang out with us, you can come join us November 2nd for the actual walk.
Because honestly, I think it's just going to be us and our husbands. Everyone's out of town. Everyone we talk to is out of town.
I know. We gotta have like some friends. We can't just be hanging out with Matt and Anthony all the time.
Again, speaking of. Oh, I gotta apologize to listeners for that crap edit on that episode. I did redo it, but I guess that's my karma for getting cocky with a new software editing system and think I could do it because I surely couldn't.
It's fine. Are you talking about the one with the husbands?
Yeah, I redid it though. I had to redo it because music started playing. Oh, speaking of music, do you want to hear your mom?
I do.
Real quick?
Yeah. No. Can you hear? Oh, well, maybe it's recording.
Turn that on. All right. Well, I just wanted to touch base with you before we dive into Leslie's episode. So that's all I have for you. Got anything for me?
No, that's it. I just hope you guys really enjoy this. She's like her voice, first of all, is so sultry, so calming.
Yeah.
But honestly, her story is just so compelling. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
Okay. Well, I will talk to you next week.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.